A lot of people are becoming aware that I've recently joined George Webb's crowdsourced investigation, an investigation that began about 218 days ago, initially looking for the former CEO of the Clinton Foundation, Eric Braverman. I visited the home of his mother today, who's remarried and now has the last name Hasit. Please pardon the shakiness of the video. I was using a hidden camera.
Alright, this is 422.
Spoke with some of the neighbors, and I found their responses to be rather curious.
Hey, excuse me, how you doing? Do you know if this is the Hazard's house?
No.
Don't know the neighbors?
I know them, but I don't know their last name.
Cindy?
I've never even met her.
Alright, thanks. That's interesting. The guy living right across the street doesn't know her.
George has suggested that this letter was placed here to entice me into taking it and then arrest me for mail fraud. Luckily, I didn't touch it. I rang the doorbell, but no one was home.
Doesn't seem like anyone's home. Morning. I'm good. How are you? Do you know if the Hazards are home?
I don't know.
Oh, do you know them?
Yeah.
Cindy?
Why are they supposed to be?
Well, I thought they would be. I'm a reporter. I'm doing a story about their son who's been missing for 200 days. Did you know him? Eric Braverman?
Eric's been missing?
For over 200 days.
Eric?
Well, her son.
Eric's been missing?
I mean, have you seen him?
Has it been in the news?
Absolutely.
Where?
Well,
Who are you, where?
I'm an independent reporter.
Fine, who, where? I mean, what, Eric? I mean, I'm not close to them. But Eric?
Do you know Eric?
Well, the kids grew up together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I know he got married.
Works for the Clinton Foundation, married to Neil Brown.
Right, and is it Utah?
Well, New York he was living, but he hasn't been seen for 217
he was in New York
days.
City?
Hasn't been seen for 217
Was
days.
he in New York? Was he living in New York City?
He was living in New York City and Washington, D.C.
My son never mentioned Eric.
Is your son friends with him still?
No, my son's a photographer in New York City.
Could I speak to your son, do you think?
No, he wouldn't. He's on vacation right now.
I mean, could I give you my information and have him call me?
He wouldn't. I can ask him if he knows, but he would have mentioned it to me. I just spoke with him. He would have mentioned Eric to me.
Well,
if he's missing.
How can I stay in touch with you? Can I give you my phone number?
I have no information.
Well, I would like to talk to your son.
Mike wouldn't know. He's
Could he
been
call?
in Cuba.
Could he
been all
call
over.
Eric? Maybe.
He wouldn't know how is it.
They're not in touch still.
They're not in touch. They haven't been in touch. But if he hears about Eric, he would tell me. When was this publicized and where?
Well, a lot of places. I mean, 217 days ago, it was in the Daily Caller that.
What's the Daily Caller?
Well, it's a news website run by Tucker Carlson, the guy from Fox News.
So it's online, right?
Absolutely.
All the information has been online, not in the Philadelphia Inquirer or the Courier Post.
Well, I don't know.
I'm going to go in and check my online.
Is there a way I could stay in touch with you? Could I call you and maybe your son?
You can call me, but if I don't know.
Yeah. Well, if I could get in touch with your son.
Can I get information on you?
Absolutely. I'll give you my name.
Card?
I don't have a card, but I can show you this. That's me.
They're not the kind of people you can just walk in on.
Why is that?
I mean, they're private people. They're very.
This is me.
Okay.
I'm an independent journalist. But what do you mean they're not the kind of people you
they're They
It-
keep to themselves.
Uh-huh.
They have their friends. They are friends
Who is?
over there.
These guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're close to them.
Let me give you my phone number.
Casso is the name over there. I think they're home because the 2 cars are there. If you want to check with them.
Well, there's 2 cars over here as well
No,
that nobody's home. That's my information right there. Could I take down yours? Would that be all right?
Yeah, Marlene Greenberg.
I'm surprised you haven't heard about him. How do I reach him, Mr. Greenberg?
How do you reach Mike? I'm not going to give
No,
you
no, no.
Mike's
How do I
name.
reach you?
856.
856. Well, he fled to the Russian embassy.
Fled.
Well, he went to the Russian embassy because you've heard of WikiLeaks, I'm sure. There were a number of people who were involved with the WikiLeaks organization who died, sort of mysteriously, and he went to the Russian embassy, and that's the last anyone has heard from him. What'd you say their name was?
Jeff and Sue Casso. K-O-S-S-O-W. They might get mad at me for mentioning their name, but...
Well, I appreciate it.
K-O-S-S-O-W. K-O-S-S-O-W.
K-O-S-S-O-W. Okay. I mean, we're just trying to find him. We want to make sure he's all right.
Mike,
You've known him since he was a kid, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you could call your son...
My daughter's best miss, they grew up, they were in the same class together.
They've lived here in this house for a long time?
Yeah.
And so she remarried. That's how she got the name Hasid?
Hasid.
Hasid.
Yeah.
Hasid. Okay.
Yakir is her husband.
Are you still in touch with Mr. Braverman or no?
Have no idea. I've never
met Mr. Braverman.
Other than in the at the bar mitzvah, but that was about that's a long time ago.
30-something years ago, right? He's got to be about my age, I would think, Eric.
Eric's Debbie's age. So that's 1975.
Yeah, just a little younger than me. All right, well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Mrs. Greenberg. Please give me a call if you hear anything.
Oh, God.
Have a nice day. And likewise, I'll call you if I hear anything.
They would be the one.
I'll ask them. I'll ask them.
I don't know.
Jeff and Sue Casso.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
I would know, I'd tell you.
Thank you. Hello.
What's up?
I'm a reporter. I just wanted to ask you if you were aware of the whereabouts of Eric Braverman. He's been missing for 217 days. You're friends with the Hazits, I believe?
Yeah, they would know.
I just rang the bell, and I'm sorry to intrude. You're Mrs. Casso, I assume?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to...
I have no idea where he is, but his mom would know where he is.
I just knocked or rang the bell, and
I don't see the car.
no one seemed to be home. There were 2 cars in the driveway.
No, that's not her car.
Okay.
They have, more than one car.
Of course,
obviously,
of course.
So wherever they went, they're not home.
But you've heard nothing about Eric missing?
No.
You know Eric, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen him in the last half year or year or so?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Oh, really? When's the last time you saw
I
him?
don't have a clue.
More recently?
For Passover or something? I don't
Passover in April.
Oh, no. No, they went to Israel. No, he didn't come for Passover. They went to Israel. I don't know. It's been a while.
Maybe more than 200 days.
Yeah, I'm really not aware of,
Did
where
you
he
hear?
is or
Did you
when I
hear
found
that he
him.
was missing?
Huh? No, I never heard he was missing.
You were aware that he worked for the Clinton Foundation, right?
Oh, that was a while ago. He's
Right.
a professor.
Well, at Yale, right?
Yeah,
No one's seen him there either.
I don't know if he has another job. That I don't know.
Would there be a way that I could get in touch with you in
I
case?
have nothing to add, so don't even bother.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
George is repeatedly telling me about something called the school play. These people seem like they're acting in a third grade school play.
Where is Eric Braverman?